Hey guys, I'm Gaming Because, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. I never thought I was gonna say that ever again, but I've gotten in the mood to play some Minecraft, and so we are playing an adventure map. So we are a little detective dude, I think. I think we should just walk out the door. I'm pretty sure it's just called Evidence Case. So I saw this map, and I'm just like, you know what? This might actually be interesting, and I've got a little smoky pipe now, and I actually don't know what I'm doing. I assume I'm some sort of detective trying to talk to Dr. Zero. Alrighty. Good morning, Mr. Halbury. Good morning, Dr. Zero. What do the morning newspapers write?
In the newspapers, everything is calm, but in fact, crime is thriving. You have received a new letter from Mr. Lucas Morin, who asks us to investigate the case of the murder of Sir Hugo Bumington. He was found dead in the garden of his estate.
So, after a cup of morning tea, we will immediately go to the Bumington Manor. Alrighty, let's grab some tea though. I mean, you said that I could get some morning tea. Let's go ahead and drink some. I guess this is my tea right here. So I'm just gonna slurp it up, I guess. Alrighty, good morning tea it was. So let's go to the manor. Alrighty, talk to Dr. Morin.
Oh, Mr. Halbury, it's good that you came. I already thought that you would have given up on the case. My name is Lucas Morin. I am the local director, and I am Mr. Hugo's friend.
Glad to meet you, Doctor. Tell us about the incident. Did you find the dead Sir Hugo?
No, he was found by the gardener, Nedward. He has served for a long time on the estate Bumington.
Who else lives on the estate Bumington?
The chef and the wife of Mr. Hugo still live in the estate.
Doctor, tell me, did Sir Hugo leave a bequest?
Yes, his condition was estimated at 1 million euros. The estate was divided between his wife, brothers, servants, cook, and gardener. Another part was written on to me and Mr. Frank Silden.
And who is Mr. Frank?
Friend of Mr. Hugo. They served together. Hugo quickly left the army and Frank rose to the rank of colonel. Now he retired and sits down on his farm. If necessary, I will give him the address.
Thank you. And you do know that the address of Sir Hugo's brother?
I know he lives on T Street. His name is Thomas Bumington. He's the younger brother of Hugo. Halbury, there is not a trace of violence on the corpse.
How was he killed?
I could assume that it was poisoning. As a doctor, I do not see such ghosts for the first time.
Thanks for helping with the investigation, Dr. Morin.
Halbury, I seem to have found playing cards.
Huh. Maybe Sir Hugo is going to the park to play with someone with the cards. Interesting scene. So there's a hoe there. There's some blood, and then there's the corpse right there. It's covered by the blankets. This is very interesting. What is this? Hello, are you I guess you're a statue. It's very interesting. I am very wary about this. So whoever likes to play cards is probably the person who did it. This is interesting. We'll go to the manor now, so I'll see you guys there. Alrighty, we've got a few tasks that we need to do. We need to talk to the gardener, which I guess he's right there, talk with the cook, talk with Mrs. Bumington, and find evidence in Mr. Bumington's room. After completing the tasks, we're probably going to head out and go see who we think did it. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and talk to the gardener then. Oh, you look really, really smart. Good afternoon, I'm Detective Halbury. I'm investigating the cause of the murder of Sir Hugo. Tell me, did you first find him dead? Yes. Sir Hugo loved going to the garden and reading a newspaper. By the way, my name is Nedward Green. I found Sir Hugo lying by the pond. It was creepy. Mr. Green, do you know why Sir Hugo might need a playing card? It is likely that he wanted to meet with someone from his friend group or whatever. He sometimes liked to play cards with them, and he took it very seriously. I noticed that he was very prepared for this and often used his new perfume. Thank you for the help, Mr. Green. Alrighty, so is there, let's go and smoke my pipe. I guess there's something to do with perfume? I'm not too sure. So, where's this cook at? Alright, Sir Cook. What have you got for me? Oh, is that a knife? Hold up. Hold up, stay right there, Cook. I'm coming back. Give me 1 second. I'm investigating. Being a detective. String, rat poison, iron nugget, shears, and iron hoe. Okay, seeds, and then bone meal. Okay, I mean, I guess there's nothing out of the ordinary. Maybe the rat poison's in a really odd place, but, oh, we've got a knife. Interesting. Good afternoon. I'm Detective Halbury, investigating the murder of Mr. Hugo. I understand that you were his cook?
Right. My name's Benjamin Rugman. I've been working in this estate, Bumington, for a long time. Sir Hugo loved my dishes very much.
And, what else can you tell me about Mr. Bumington? What did he do?
I do not know much about his affairs, but I know that he often liked to invite his friends to dinner.
And who exactly did he invite?
We've got Colonel Thistleton, Dr. Marine. His best friends often came here. He played cards with them. Mr. Marine did not much like this occupation, but Mr. Thistleton was an avid player. Sir Hugo did not treat us as servants, but as friends. Therefore, he often invited me to play with them.
Well, Mr. Rogmood, what's with the package in your pocket?
It's rat poison. I took it from our gardener, Nedvard Green. I molested the rats. These creatures often steal food from the kitchen.
Thank you for helping the investigation, but I'm probably looking at the poison. So, Nedward. Can't believe it might actually be him. I'm not really sure where the wife is. We've talked to everyone but the wife, the missus. I'm very intrigued on, I think it's this one, yes, hello, on what she might be up to. So let's go ahead and look around. Oh, this looks like the perfume here. These spirits seem suspicious to me.
Mrs. Bumington, and you and your husband use the same perfume?
Yes.
Could you give me your scent during the investigation?
Of course.
Two banks of spirits clearly different from each other.
We must provide their samples for research to Dr. Zero. Interesting. Let's investigate the table. What a strange message. Beware, soon you will die. The letters of these words are clearly cut from the newspaper. So there's nothing here. Is there anything else to investigate? No, nothing. All right. So let's go ahead and talk to the missus here. Oh, what a beautiful lady. Little, bigger of a nose. Too big of a nose for me, but I mean, hey, Scarlett, you're pretty cute. Good afternoon. I'm Detective David Halbury. I'm investigating the murder of Mr. Hugo. I understand that you are his wife?
You are right, Mr. Halbury. I still cannot believe the death of my husband and all of this horror. By the way, my name is Scarlett. I became very forgetful.
Mrs. Bumington, did you notice anything strange about your husband's behavior?
You know, yes. He was very stressful. He worked a lot with his documents and often angry, but he never told me anything.
Well, is that all? Is that all you can say to me? So, I guess that's it. I mean, we collected evidence, we talked to everyone. So, yeah, I guess it's time to go. I'm kind of suspicious of Nedvard, but that's about it, really. So, we can go to the brother of Bumington, and we can go to Thildon's farm. So, this is going to be interesting. What is this? This is, oh, choose a killer. Yes, I'd rather not do that right now. Let's see, can I talk to him? No, I can't give him any of this evidence. That kind of blows. Let's see, actually, can I? He might have, no. Okay, so yeah, let's go to Bumington's brother's house. I like the tunes you're playing. I can't really hear them that well. My hearing's not so good. Ooh, this looks nice. I'm gonna walk through it. Nope. I like how, like, every time he says his name, it's a different spelling. I just noticed this. Anyway, good afternoon. I'm Detective Halbury. I'm investigating the murder of Mr. Hugo Bumington. As far as I know, he was your brother.
Hello, Detective. I already received a letter from Hugo's wife. The death of my brother is greatly
struck me. My condolences. But could you talk about your brother? What did your brother love? What were his likings? He did not have any special tastes, except he loved his perfume, which I gave him for an anniversary. He often thanked me for them. I myself use such spirits. Good, and what did your brother dislike? He most of all did not like rats. He forced his servants to poison them with rat poison. It was his most powerful phobia. And the last question. Did you read a newspaper yesterday? No, I do not read newspapers. I do not see the point. Once again, I express my condolences. Bye. You have greatly helped the investigation. Alrighty. Interesting. And let's go to, Diddledon's farm. Check pig paddock, talk with the colonel. Alright, so, hello, piggoos. How are you? Shovel. An iron shovel. Very interesting. So I guess we can dig this. What is this? Rat poison. Why? Why do you have rat poison, sir? Fairly sure I think we found our culprit. Newspaper. He's got a newspaper. We've got a leather tunic. Interesting.
Yes, I know. Give me 1 second, sir.
Back to the colonel. Good afternoon. I'm Detective Albury. I'm investigating the murder of Mr. Bumington.
Murder? Hugo is dead?
Yes, Mr. Thilden, but I have a few questions for you.
I'm ready to listen to you.
Do you know what problems Mr. Hugo had? In the end, you were his close friend.
He did not say anything about it to me.
Okay, good. Did you read the newspaper yesterday?
Yes, sir.
Could you give it to me?
Unfortunately, I threw it away.
Very sorry. Seeing the colonel. There's a newspaper right here. Why would you lie? So let's go back to the headquarters and see what's going on. So, can we talk to you yet, or do we have to find a killer? Yeah, I think we've got to just find a killer. Oh, I can hit you. Oops, I apologize. So, let's choose a killer. Dr. Zero. Alrighty. Dr. Zero, what are the results?
In the spirit of Mr. Bumington, I've discovered impurities of rat poison. They probably caused Hugo's slow death.
Now, the thing is, he had rat poison that these two had to do because he had a phobia of rats. She knew nothing. Her memory was gone pretty much, and there was nothing suspicious. Thomas, he seemed very willing to answer our questions. Lucas Morin, I really don't think it was Lucas. He's really had nothing to do with this. But Frank, he played cards with him and frequented it a lot. So we are going to choose the killer to be Frank. Now, the killer was definitely Frank Thildor. Correct! Yes, we answered correctly. Colonel, very envious of Mr. Hugo. And when he found out that he had bequeathed 10% of Bumington Fund, he went to kill. Oh, he made a threatening note and left it to Mr. Hugo when he came to visit him. And he deliberately cut out the words from the newspapers so that no one would recognize his handwriting. Then he mixed the rat poison in perfume. He buried the poison but threw out the newspaper. Then he called Mr. Hugo into the garden to play cards. The colonel was not even going to go. He knew that Hugo would use perfume and poison himself. As a result, the colonel was sentenced to 8 years. Oh my gosh. He sucks. He should not have done that. I mean, 10% of the fund's not worth a kill at all, sir. So you should have been a better boy. Anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I haven't played Minecraft in so long, and this was a fun little adventure map to get back into it. So hopefully, I probably won't post Minecraft very often, maybe once a week at most, maybe not even that. But if you guys haven't already, I've got so much other content other than Minecraft. So if you want to check that out, go right ahead. It's in my opinion, a lot better than the Minecraft content. So if you guys want to get some laughs out, go ahead and watch that stuff. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys later. Peace.